Hello, my name is Tiffany Chang, and this is Conductor as CEO, where I take ideas from other industries and share how we can apply them as arts leaders. I imagine a world where leaders help people thrive, feeling more valued, seen, and fulfilled, while knowing that their work truly matters. Goals are useful because they give us something to work toward. Specific goals are even better because they motivate us to visualize and see the prize. As musicians, we have goals built in for us. They are concerts, recitals, recording projects, competitions, and auditions. They are highly task specific and time specific. We perform this repertoire on this date. Our goals might also be pieces we want to perform, causes we want to support, or jobs we want to have. And we often attach timelines for these goals ourselves. For example, I want to perform all the Bach cello suites before I finish my degree. Or I want to win a job in this orchestra in the next 2 years. Whatever the timeline, they are inherently arbitrary because we assign them to ourselves. And even when a deadline is given to us, like a recital date or audition date, they are still arbitrary if you really think about it. Simon Sinek speaks about the arbitrary nature of goals and timelines, and how it impacts our people and our leadership. I'll put a link to an interesting video down below where he talks about all of this. Now, when we have a performance that didn't go well, we are disappointed because we think we failed that goal. We worked hard but missed the mark, and it feels like all or nothing. We even sometimes say, if we only had one more rehearsal. Well, that information is actually something to lean into. Our concert date is arbitrary, which means that if it had been another date that allowed one more rehearsal, we very well might have just succeeded in reaching the goal. That's the only difference between success and failure, an arbitrary date. Our less than ideal performance does not have to mean that we failed our goal. It just means that we miscalculated how long it would take us to get to success. However, the success-oriented nature of our industry leads us to view our goals as one-time transactions. We either make it or we don't, and we move on to start all over again toward the next goal when we finish. If we achieve the goal, we are immediately rewarded handsomely with affirmations, recognition, and pride. If we don't achieve the goal, there's no reward or acknowledgement of the work we've put in. The lack of a reward keeps us unmotivated to examine our growth momentum and trajectory throughout the process of working on that goal. Have we progressed at all? If so, at what pace? How far did we get? How short were we from actually reaching our goal? Was there any undesirable trajectory? If so, why did that happen? Examining failure is painful, so we overlook the value of all this information. And we don't think to shed light on it or use it as a tool when evaluating performance in ourselves and in others. Our reward system also gets in the way by enabling a focus on products and results. So, to help us recognize the arbitrary nature of our goals, here are some questions we can ask. Number 1, how would you describe the individual or team's growth trends? Does it show a clear trajectory? Does it demonstrate steady progress over time? And number 2, given this data, would we have succeeded if the arbitrary date were slightly adjusted? Or would we have succeeded if we adjusted our goal parameters to fit into the arbitrary timeline? And then number 3, how might we be able to adjust either the goal or the date to help us improve our odds of success? In this investigation, we might discover that a failed goal is not a failure at all. It might be a goal that just needed another rehearsal, to be successful. And the takeaway is that in the future planning for something similar, we simply need another rehearsal. And not that our people are inadequate and failed. Recognizing this is crucial, and it helps us ask this final question. How might we design reward mechanisms to highlight an emphasis on growth trends, especially in the cases where there is a failed goal? Organizations and its people grow through adaptation. It makes sense that adjusting our mindset around our goals would be a crucial part of that process. So the next time that you think about a goal that you have achieved or might not have achieved, think about examining how did you get there? What was your trajectory like? And whether that, in and of itself, should be praised as a success. If these ideas resonate with you, please consider signing up in the link below to receive an email with each new blog post sent directly to your inbox. Thank you and have a great day.